Dinghy racing has been a bit of a challenge for us over the last year or so, just as far as getting people on the water. We've seen the fleet shrink a little bit, and it's shrunk down to an age group ranging from about 9 to 14, which is not ideal. So we want to see that the size of the fleet increase. Becky and I have not had a conversation about this, so FYI, we're going to try some new stuff this year. I'm part of a community-based powerlifting group, and that group is coached, but it's only coached once a week. So we're in the gym all the time, but we see our coach sometimes twice a week, but it's not very often. But what it does for us as a group is it allows a bunch of athletes to go to a place and train on their own and get formal assistance every once in a while. And looking at the race team, right now we've been trying to set race team practices around a medical student and someone with a full-time job. And it's been really challenging to get people on the water when it works for us. So looking at this season, I'm going to float around some ideas for how essentially to have Becky and I give people what they need on Sundays, but also a to-do list so that when they go sailing with the team on Tuesdays and something that's a little less formal, we have that message go forward. And I've also been flirting with the idea of having kind of a recreational sail race team night once a week where you go just sail in one direction for a half an hour and then come back, and then hopefully when you're done you stick around at the club and have a burger and maybe a beer or whatever the case may be. So the way that we teach racing right now, it's usually short practices, going around buoys, and we don't really look up very often. We're not great at learning how to sail in waves. We're not great at learning how to read shifts. We do really, really short racing, but you don't need Becky or I or a coach to teach you how to read a shift. You just need to sail in one direction long enough to try and catch it. Or same thing with learning how to pump a boat or whatever the case may be. Like, there are a lot of things that you can do in a safe and structured environment without a coach actively barking at you. You can figure a lot of that stuff out on their own. And if it's on a Friday night, and it encourages a bunch of 20-year-olds to stick around at the club for a couple hours and talk about the session, and now all of a sudden we're generating business for the club as well. So there's a couple of different things that, again, I don't have the answer for today. I wrote this 2 weeks ago, a couple weeks to get caught up, but I know that we need to start looking at the sport in a different way than what we've been trying lately, and that's just one idea, one step forward to try and get more people on the water.